Reclaim your internal sovereignty. Your mind is a kingdom, and you've abdicated the throne. Every time you check her face for approval before speaking, you're crowning her as your emperor. Every time you alter your opinion to match hers, you're signing your own death warrant as an individual. The Stoics called this the discipline of desire. You desire approval more than your own self-respect. You want her validation more than your own integrity. This is not love, this is addiction. And like any addiction, it will destroy you if you don't break it. Start here. Make one decision today without consulting her opinion. Not something cruel, not something that hurts her, but something that reflects your authentic preference. Order what you want at dinner. Choose the movie you want to watch. Wear what you want to wear. Stop performing for an audience of one who's already stopped watching the show. Your internal dialogue is your first battlefield. When that voice asks, "What will she think?" replace it with, "What do I think?" When that impulse rises to seek her approval, ask yourself, "Am I acting from strength or from fear?" Step 2. Build the architecture of boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls built to keep people out. They're the foundation of respect. A man without boundaries is a house without walls. Anyone can walk in, take what they want, and leave. You've been living exposed, wondering why you feel violated. The Stoic principle here is clear. You cannot control her reactions, but you can control your actions. You cannot force her to respect you, but you can demand it through your behavior. Respect is not given, it's earned through consistency, not through compliance. Start with small boundaries. If she interrupts you while you're speaking, stop talking and wait. Don't continue until she stops. If she demands your attention while you're focused on something important, finish what you're doing first. If she expects you to drop everything for her convenience, don't. This will feel uncomfortable. She'll test these boundaries. She might get angry, withdraw, or escalate her demands. This is not failure, this is the system working. She's testing to see if you're serious, if you're finally becoming the man she's been waiting for, or if you'll crumble back into your familiar pattern of weakness. Step 3. Separate your worth from her response. Here's the hardest truth. Her happiness is not your responsibility. Her emotions are not your burden to carry. Her approval is not the currency of yourself. You've confused love with servitude, partnership with slavery. The Stoics taught that our value comes from our character, our actions, our commitment to virtue, not from other people's reactions to us. Marcus Aurelius faced betrayal, war, and death, but his worth never depended on whether others approved of his decisions. When she's unhappy, your first instinct is to fix it, to sacrifice whatever you need to sacrifice to restore her smile. This is not kindness, this is cowardice. Sometimes people need to be unhappy. Sometimes discomfort leads to growth. Sometimes conflict leads to deeper understanding. Your job is not to manage her emotions. Your job is to be a man of integrity who does what's right regardless of the social weather. If that makes her uncomfortable, she can choose how to respond. But you cannot choose for her, and you must not sacrifice your principles to spare her the discomfort of real relationship.